guys, I'm Sia Jain and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to understand the 4 types of audit opinions that an auditor can give on financial statements. This is a very important concept for ACCA Audit and Assurance, and once you understand the logic behind it, it becomes very easy to remember. So let's go through each opinion one by one with simple examples. An audit opinion can be asked in your exams in the section B, so it's very important to know what types of opinions are there. So there are 4 types of audit opinions auditors can give on financial statements. So let's start. The first one being the unqualified opinion. The unqualified opinion, also known as the clean opinion. This means the auditor believes that the financial statements give a true and fair view on the company's financial position. In other words, the company has followed the relevant accounting standards. The information provided is complete and the auditor did not find any material misstatements. For example, imagine a company that has properly recorded all of its transactions, followed accounting standards, and fully cooperated with the auditor by providing all the necessary documents. In this situation, the auditor will issue an unqualified opinion, and in the audit report, we'll typically see wording like, in our opinion, the financial statements give a true and fair view. So this was a unqualified opinion. Sorry. Now the second, let's move to a qualified opinion. A qualified opinion means that the financial statements are mostly correct, but there is one specific problem. This issue is material, but it is not persuasive, meaning it affects only a particular area of the financial statements. There are two common reasons. There are two common reasons for a qualified opinion. First, there may be a misstatement in one area of the financial statement, or for example, suppose the company has incorrectly valued its inventory, but the rest of the financial statements are accurate. In this case, the auditor will issue a qualified opinion. And in the auditor's report, we'll see wording like, except for the efforts of the matter described. Now let's look at adverse opinion, which is much more serious. An adverse opinion means the auditor believes that the financial statements do not give a true and fair view. In this situation, the problems are material and persuasive. In qualified opinion, reasons were material, but they were not persuasive. In adverse opinion, it is material and it is persuasive, both. For example, imagine a company ignoring important accounting standards and reporting incorrect profits. Because the financial statements are misleading, the auditor will issue an adverse opinion. In this audit report, we typically see wording like, the financial statements do not present fairly. Yes, the financial statement do not present fairly. This is the wording you'll see. Now, finally, we have the disclaimer of opinion. This happens when the auditor cannot obtain enough evidence to form an opinion. In other words, the auditor simply does not have sufficient information to decide whether the financial statements are correct or not. For example, if this could happen if management restricts access to records, or records are missing, or severe scope limitation. For example, if the company refuses to provide financial documents to the auditor cannot complete their work properly. In this case, the auditor will issue a disclaimer of opinion. The key phrase which we have is, we do not express an opinion. So in conclusion, we'll have a quickly recap all the types of opinion. If you have an unqualified opinion, that means there's everything is correct. There's no problem. No problem. Okay. If we have a qualified opinion, there is one specific problem. Yes. And if we have an adverse opinion, means the financial statements. You can just write this somewhere in your book, so it is easier for you to just revise before your exam, are seriously misleading. And disclaimer of opinion means the auditor cannot give an opinion due to lack of evidence. Understanding these four opinions is essential for ACCA audit and assurance, and once you remember the logic behind them, they become very easy to apply in the exam questions. For more such video, please do follow my channel, and thank you for watching.